friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. If you're new here, my name is Becca, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a Halloween get ready with me. So, in the spirit of keeping things real and authentic with you, I am starting this video in my bathroom because it has the best lighting. I'm going to be doing my hair and my makeup and showing you guys my Halloween costume. Please excuse my shirt. I have a giant chocolate stain right here. Keeping it real for you guys. I'm going to start. I have my straightener heated up and I'm going to do like curls with my straightener. I'm going to take my sweater off. For Halloween, I'm going to be a Dalmatian, which you'll see later, and my husband is going to be a firefighter, but I want to know what you guys are going to be, so leave me a comment down below. By the time you see this video, it will be after Halloween. However, I'd still love to know what you were for Halloween, so go ahead and leave that in a comment down below. Start getting ready. Just using my brush to obviously brush out my hair. Okay, so now that my hair is brushed, I'm just going to put half of it up with a scrunchie. And yeah, I'm just going to use my straightener, and essentially all I do, I'll zoom in for you guys. So essentially all I do is take a little piece of hair and take my straightener, wrap it away from my hair, taking this other little piece like that, and then pulling down, and then using my fingers to curl it out. And then yeah, so another piece of hair, again, curling away from my head, grabbing this little piece and then pulling away and then twirling in my hair, and you get these nice little ringlets, if you guys can see that. On this side I do the same thing, but I do it going the other direction, so still away from my head, but it's mirrored. So instead of the other way, I go this way and I take this little thing and I do that and twist it in my hands, and you get this really nice curl like that. So again, take another piece, go up like this, twirl away from my face, grabbing the little tail, pulling like so, and then twirling, and yeah. Okay, so my hair is all curled. This side doesn't really curl as nicely as the other side. The other side's kind of more uniform and ringlety, and this one is just kind of, it looks like a natural wave. But next I'm going to just use my fingers and kind of lightly brush out some of these curls. Not too much because they're already pretty light, just like, you know, a friendly little brush, nothing too major. I don't actually use any products on my hair. I don't use heat protectant, though I should. I definitely know I should, but I don't use heat on my hair all that often. So I also don't use hairspray because my hair keeps curls really nicely. I do have 100% natural hair. I only ever cut my hair. I don't color my hair. It's fairly healthy, I think so anyway. I don't have to use a ton of products on it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my makeup now. My makeup's pretty simple. On my channel, I do have a minimal makeup routine already, and I'll link that up here in the cards for you if you want to check that out. That's my everyday simple makeup that I do every single day. But for today, I'm going to do something a little different, and I'll go ahead and show you guys that process. So let's get right into makeup. So first up, I'm going to go in with a primer. This one is by Arbonne. It's a nice little primer. I just take a little bit on the back of my hand and then take it and dab it all over like that, a little on my nose, cupid's bow, chin, and then take the excess and do this, and I just kind of rub it in all over. A nice even layer. Okay, so that's all rubbed in sufficiently. Makes my face feel super soft. I absolutely love this primer. So I'm gonna next go in with the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Mascara. I am in the shade NW13. I think it's like their second lightest shade, maybe. I'm just gonna, again, put it on the back of my hand, just like so. And then I'm gonna buff that with my Beauty Blender all on my face. Okay, so I decided to quickly change to my cat ears just because I was afraid that my hair would crease. Okay, next up I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, just a little bit to set my face. I'm also going to use this Kabuki brush by Unique. I've had this one for years and it works really well. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. I don't usually bake my face. I usually just set it and forget it. I didn't bother with under eye concealer. I just don't really think that I need it. And plus, I really hate taking it off at the end of the night. If you know, you know. All right, so there is my foundation. I set my foundation. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of bronzer just to bring some color back into my face. And for that, I'm going to use Hoola by Benefit Cosmetics. I'm going to take this MAC brush, and honestly, the number is not even on it anymore because it's a little old. But yeah, I'm gonna dip in like that, tap off the excess, and hope I don't give myself one of those really harsh lines. So I'm actually going to look in the mirror over here just to make sure. I just want a light contour. I always work upward because when you work down, your face comes down, but if you work up, it brings you the face up. Gonna go back in with my Kabuki brush just to blend that out. We don't want any harsh lines. Again, blending in circular motions going up the face. And then I just take the excess that's on my brush and just go down the bridge of my nose. It's not entirely noticeable, it does make a big difference, but just want to bring some color back into my nose. Okay, so now for blush, I'm going in with this Arbonne blush. It's a really, really nice soft pink. I absolutely love this. This is my everyday blush. It is in the shade Ballet, which I just absolutely love. And I personally like a lot of blush. I'm now going to go on to the brows. I personally love doing my brows. I'm really particular about how I do my brows, and I just use this Brow Ultra Slim pencil by Maybelline. Alright, so the brows are done. I actually just did my brows, like I plucked them yesterday, so did a natural, you know, curve and all of that stuff. So next I'm going to move on to my eyes. I don't do a ton of eyeshadow in my everyday life, but today I'm actually going to do a little bit of a lighter look because I'm going to be a Dalmatian, so I think some silver sparkles, a nice lid, and then I will reveal it to you. I'm first gonna go back in with this Arbonne primer so that I can prime my eyelids with it. I love this stuff. Oh my goodness, it makes my skin feel so soft. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a nice base with my Naked Smokey palette, but I'm gonna be going in with this shade right here, and it is in the shade Combust, just to create a nice even layer on the top of the lid and brow bone. Oh, and I'm also going in with this Sigma Blending E25 brush. Okay, so once that base is done, I'm now going to go in with the shade next to it, which is 13. It's this lighter shade right there. And I'm going to apply that predominantly on the lid. So we've kind of created a little bit of a cut crease, but not so harsh. That's kind of what I want to do, and then I will blend those colors out after. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with my E25 and just blend out those harsh edges. Next, I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. eye crease brush, this little brush right here, and I'm gonna take a little bit of a darker shade, but not too dark, just for the crease. And I'm gonna go in with my Naked One palette. It's crusty as anything. And I'm gonna use the shade Naked just to darken up that crease a little bit. Back in with that E25 to buff that out. Okay, so there is my base. I just have, you know, a nice smoky eye base. I'm not gonna add more shadow or anything like that. I'm now going to go in with my lid color that is in the Naked palette, or not the Naked palette, the e.l.f. palette, and it's this shade right here called Tundra. It's this really nice silver sparkle, and I'm going to put that on with this e.l.f. smudge brush. It's just this flathead brush right here, and I'm gonna dab that on the lid. Gonna go back in with my E25 and buff out the top of that, just so we get a nice smooth finish. Wipe away some of the fallout. Oh. For the inner corner, I want it to be a little more bright, so I'm actually going to go in with the Naked One palette and the shade Virgin and do that in the inner corners. So there is the completed eye look. I don't know if you guys really can see all that much. It's nothing major. It's not like this crazy eye transformation. I just wanted to brighten up my eyes because I am going to be a Dalmatian, which are predominantly white with black spots, or black with white spots, depending on what you think. So yeah, so I just wanted to brighten up my eyes, nothing too fancy, and I think I accomplished it by adding, you know, some sparkles and stuff. Next up, I'm going to go in with mascara, and I use the CoverGirl Clean Mascara in the blackish shade that they have. Alright, so there is the completed face look. Again, I just kept it super simple, brightened up my eyes a bit. I truly think, I don't know if you guys can notice this, I truly believe that mascara changes the eyes. Like, it goes from 2D to 3D just by adding mascara, in my opinion. So to complete this look, I'm going to go in with this Revlon lipstick in the shade 445. This is my go-to. I wear it every single day. It just is very flattering on me and I love it. All right, last but not least, I am going to go in with this Skindinavia setting spray to set my face so that it lasts all evening. Whew. Okay, well, that is the completed makeup look. I'm now going to get my costume on and I'll go ahead and show you the finished product of what everything looks like. So I will touch base with you guys soon. All right, there you guys have it. There's the completed look. I'm gonna take a couple of steps back, but I'm gonna have to move you a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna take a couple of steps back. I have my Sarah Day Times White Fox leggings. They have this like Dalmatian feature on the bottom. I made this shirt with just felt, and it was a white shirt that I bought at Michael's. Bought this little tail and these ears at Value Village, and yeah, so there's the completed makeup look and how the hair turned out. But yeah, that's gonna be everything for today's video. I'm so excited to head over to my friend's place for games and food and all that fun stuff. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up as it really supports my channel. Subscribe subscribe if you haven't already. I post videos here every single Tuesday, hopefully every single Tuesday, we shall see. Keep me accountable. But yeah, with all of that said, I hope you guys have a safe and happy Halloween, and I will see you guys in the next one. I forgot to include Todd. We are a couple's costume. He is a fireman and I am a firehouse dog. And yeah, my camera is dying, so that's the costume. Follow me on Instagram, you'll see all the pics. All right, I'm out. Bye.
I've been lying here for too long. I don't know what else